Hi, Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about something that, you know, everybody always asks me. Oh, well, it's something that usually always comes up. Now, on YouTube, apparently a lot of men and women like to undo their movies, or undo their movie, I guess. And the haters always will claim, oh, Undo's your friend. Well, Undo was never a friend to me. It was more of a foe. Okay? Now, I don't know where they're coming from. They're all scaled with it. They act like these programs, you can just pick them up and use them. They act like they'll do what they're supposed to do. Now, I've used Microsoft Windows Movie Maker. I use these in CyberLink Power Director. I use ArcSoft Video Processor and ArcSoft Webcam Companion. And the last time I checked, all they do is besmirch the movie. Okay? They don't do any good. Oh, if you want to make a movie brighter, or if you want to put title to it, yeah, it'll do that shit. Well, it was so common, after all this saying that they were good and all, really didn't do any good, you know. And I know there's going to be some out there who would think, oh, what about Apple Macintosh iMovie or CyberLink, Mackie-Cam or Sony Vegas? Well, they're shit too, I guess. Always would have someone saying something like, you need to undo your movie, Jordan. Yeah, and you're gonna like them if I do this? Yeah. And then would say I do that. See, I used to think I could win them to my side, and it doesn't work. Okay? Would say back in the day I'd go on Microsoft Windows Movie Maker, and I'd make it brighter. Or I'd put a title to it. And then the same Esau would come back and say, Jordan, I don't like your movie. It's shit. Well, I thought you told me if I undid the movie, you'd like it. No, it's still shit. And so are you. Yeah, so this whole thing about haters you can make them like your stuff. No, they're going to hate your stuff. They'll find things to complain about. And as far as Microsoft's Windows Movie Maker is concerned and Apple's Macintosh iMovie, they don't do what they're supposed to do. Once you cut something out, that's it. It's gone. You can't put them back together. It's like taking a sandwich, cutting it in half. You can put it back together, but it's always going to be apart, and you know it. So I just would always ruin movies that way, And then there was CyberLink Power Director. It was so fucked up. It was so bloody stied up. It wouldn't do nothing. All it let me do is record, and that's it. So that one was a waste. And then there was ArcSoft Video Processor, ArcSoft Webcam Companion. That was good if you wanted to make your movie brighter, if you want to put a title on it. But that was probably, But at the end of the day, it was shit, and it didn't really do the things that they claim would do. And I have never used Apple's Macintosh iMovie, never used Mackie-Cam or Sony Vegas Editor, but they're probably all the same way. They don't come with any instructions. They don't tell you what to do. You just go play around till you besmirch one of your movies. And then when you get real skilled at it, you can come on and say, oh, but I'm really good at it, Jordan. I know I'm really skilled at it. You're a shithead. Yeah, so you're skilled on doing your movies. Good for you. How many movies did you have to besmirch until you got it right? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that seems to be it. It's like, how many movies did these people men and women have to besmirch before they actually got it right, before they figured out what did what? Okay? Now you're probably thinking to yourself, oh, well, there might be some programs in the Google Web Store. Yeah, there are. A lot of them you have to buy, and then they're all shitty anyway, So that's why I don't do it. And the haters will find any reason to hate on stuff. So you can't get them to become your followers. They hate your stuff. They've made up their mind. It is what it is. So I don't know why they would tell you something like, oh, if you undo your movie, I'll like it. And you go, sure. And you undo your movie and they go, I still hate it and I hate you. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know, I don't care. I don't undo my movies. Okay. There's no law that tells you this. Okay. And I know there's the argument over about, well, you gotta make your stuff look right. No, I'm not selling my things. Okay. I don't work for this is not the Foreseer or the movie show where I have to have my shit organized, have to have my shit look good. I'm not selling any of this. I'm not making Guild on it. And even if I was a YouTube partner, I still would not edit, still not undo my movies. So you can stop that right now. You can stop that saying that right now. The point is, I like the movies the way they are. If others want to undo their movies, that's their own choice. They want to make more work for themselves, that's fine. But I choose not to. Because I have used some of these programs. And they're shit. And all the other ones I just mentioned are shit too. None of them really work as good as they say they do. And there's always going to be somebody out there who goes, oh, but don't badmouth Microsoft Windows Movie Maker or Apple Macintosh iMovie or Cyberlink Power Director or, ArcSoft Video Processor, ArcSoft Webcam Companion or MakiCam or Sony Vegas or Final Cut. Yeah, I seek wrong with them. I seek wrong with all those programs. It is what it is. I don't undo my movies. This is probably the last time I'm going to do this under warp or side talk. But I can't give you my oath, okay? I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.